Hello and welcome back to Dark Souls 3, where we have got a friend to go meet. And hello. You're quite a hodgepodge of gear, aren't you? Goodbye. But yes, let's go meet our good pal Siegvard. 'Cause dang it, I like him. He's a fun fellow. I almost said fun guy, but that would be... Too many people say that about mushrooms. What? Alright, this is the way we want to not go, but it looks like we've been noticed. There. Problem solved. This is where we wanted to be. And we'll just ignore this guy unless he gives us reason not to. And we'll let most of these folk go by. Poor cart. Nice try, sir. So, these two big fellas definitely aggro together. Alright. Oops. This isn't Bloodborne. I can't press triangle to heal. Really wish they didn't have these planks on their backs for the express purpose of preventing critical hits. Ow. Let's not bleed to death. Let's also not just straight up miss them. That doesn't help anyone. No item, okay. Oh, Siegvard. I've come to say hello. Also, let's just look down here. Yeah, that's death. There's a tree there. But I don't think we can land on it. Okay. Hey, good buddy. Oh.
Pardon me, I was absorbed in thought. I am Siegvard of Katarina. To be honest, I'm in a bit of a pickle. Have you ever walked near a white birch only to be struck by a great arrow?
Nope. Literally never.
If I'm not mistaken, they come from this tower.
At least not one meant for me.
Whoever it is, I'm sure I can talk some sense into them.
I can do that too.
But I have to find a way up. And that's just the trouble. This lift only goes down, you see, and... Well, that doesn't get me anywhere.
It sure doesn't. I just want to have a little look-see. Whoops, too close. Hey, buddy. Looks like you've got a mustache. Well then. Send that down. And ride this up. See you up above, Siegvard. Looks like there are actually several landings at which you could get off. Though I only know of the one being useful.
I help anytime.
Uh-huh. That's right, we've already got his branch, so he probably would have been nice from the very start. Was there truly nothing else up here? I guess so. Well, down we go. Nice of them to put a lantern here to let us know exactly where we need to get out.
Ah, oh, don't disappear like that. You have me downright worried.
You were looking at me.
Thanks to you,
Kind of.
an epiphany has struck me square in the head. I've unraveled the riddle of this inscrutable lift.
If you were looking at it as I took it, you would have unraveled it earlier.
On some days, I begin to doubt myself. I went up the tower, so I thought, then somehow ended up here. I'm not exactly sure what happened. Anyhow, do you see that? That humongous beast?
Sure do.
I'm no coward and I've a steady hand, but that thing makes my skin crawl. How now? Think twice before you go down that road.
I will. See, since it's all aflame, I imagine our Firelink Greatsword will not be our greatest asset. About the... Let's give our Black Knight Great Axe a shot. Oh, hello. Well then. I was just turning around so that I could maybe find somewhere I could swing this thing around a bit without hitting our good pal. Okay, so chop, chop, chop. Takes a lot of stamina. Upward, downward. Repeat. And one-handed heavy. A jump. I'm glad I wasn't closer to the edge. Two-handed heavy. That. And lastly... let's actually just look at its description to see what its skill is. Okay. A consecutive strong attack, you say? Okay, let's not get carried off the edge. I keep bouncing off of literally everything. Whatever. Looks like Warcry lasts a decent while.
I could try talking some sense into him.
That beast?
No, I think not. He's far too overheated.
Yeah.
I've got to use my head and think.
You know, they say two heads are better than one.
I could try...
So, let's go use two heads against it, shall we, old pal? Though at this point you are a new pal. Oh, this thing is heavy. That is less than ideal. Can probably get some lighter clothing, though. Like this. I'm fine wearing this for a little while longer. Alright, Siegfried. Let's do this, you and I.
No! I've waited! Well, too late now. I take word of the Knights of Catarina. Fight by your side!
449 with one hit, or maybe that was with him. Ooh, yeah. This thing does do some quite meaty damage. Ow. Well, not ow, but... not sure what happened. So, looks like it just actually turns our heavy attack into a 2-strike thing. Which is neat. Oh, you're just gonna sit right where it fell this time, huh? I respect that. But let's get back to our Firelink Greatsword. And Firelink armor.
That was quite a performance.
Yeah,
But you mustn't get in over your head.
I didn't.
We unkindled must put our duties first.
Oh.
But, for the moment, we've a toast to make. To your valor, my sword, and our victory together. Long may the sun shine.
What was that all about? Yes, long may the sun shine. Let's go ahead and swap out this applause. Yay.
Well, I'm going to have myself a little nap.
You do that,
The
buddy.
only thing to do, really, after a nice toast.
Sure is. Though I'm not going to do it myself. And he sure does go to sleep instantly. Yep. Siegvard is best character. Just hands down. Ooh, there is an item over here. Oh, okay. For a moment I was hoping I might be able to jump onto that roof, but somehow I imagine it is not meant to be done. This, however, if I had actually jumped instead of rolled. Yes. There we are. Hooray, we got a tongue. And the northern armor set. And then, yeah, there's nowhere to go from ground level. Actually gotta go into the building and go up to get anywhere. But before going up, let's get this and then watch as all of these drop from the ceiling. Or not. Kind of expected them to. But I guess they're just here for decoration. Rather unsightly decorations. Are these ones gonna drop? Those ones are. So... Alright. And an alluring skull to trick us. Hey, Siegvard. Have a nice nap. See you again eventually. Oh, I ran out of fire on my sword. Excuse me, I was just trying to see what was up with these guys in the rocking chairs. But they are quite dead. Oh, hello. Go away, dog. Okay, we've got a chest. Not a mimic, but certainly not unguarded. And as you see, I have in fact swapped out Great Chaos Fireball for Lightning Spear and Medium Heal. Just for the record. Oh, we're at the point where our Ashen Estus Flask can no longer Oh, hello. Can no longer fill our bar entirely. Kinda wish I had managed to hit with a plunging attack there, but oh well. There we are. Don't like fighting those, especially not two at a time, but it worked out. And once again, we could drop down, but we won't. Not unless we see something nice, and there is, in fact, a path we did not take from there. Or did we? Did we take it and find nothing, or did we not take it at all? I'm not certain. But, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and drop down and find out. But first I'm going to heal. And then I'm going to try and find a way where we can drop onto something. And I mean, sure, I could just run all the way back, but who does that? And I wonder if this will lead anywhere. Nope, nowhere important at least. So then let's drop here. And then let's head over here. And then on down. Yeah, I don't believe we went this way. Just did that for fun. Okay, so we've got a nice view of... Ah, this is... Yeah, okay. So anything over here? Or did I come down here for no reason? Looks like it is, in fact, no reason. Yep, not seeing a single thing, but curiosity got the better of me. Either way, it'll be an easy trip back. Considering that we already took care of the enemies. Right, we go this way. And then we go on up, and then we're pretty much right where we left. Yep. So, up to the roof. I'm going to want my silver cat ring in a moment. I do remember that. So, let's equip it. And then we'll go up here. Grab the thing. Ah, yes, it's the Flynn's ring. Which is apparently almost worthless. Because apparently if it goes by how much weight you have equipped and is based on which weapons you're using. And basically if you've got more than 7 weight equipped, you're not getting the full effect. And there's a lot of weapons that weigh more than 7. So, like, it's almost worthless. Except, like, at the very beginning of the game, if you're using a very light weapon. Praise the here indeed. Certainly nowhere else to praise. And there's our Mira stuff. Indeed. And now we have 2 Chloranthy rings. Of course, we'll only equip 1. Can't climb up those rocks. And I do believe that's all the stuff that we can get exclusively from this path. Yep. Everything else is reachable from elsewhere. Now, unfortunately, this door doesn't open from this side. Oh, okay. Is that an item I spy? Because I believe that is an item over there. But I've been fooled before. There's no animation to it. But there's definitely a white speck. And white specks are sometimes items. Not as often as I'd like them to be, but often enough. Nice try, dog. Those things growl extraordinarily loud when they die. Keeps worrying me. And what happened to the witch lady who walks this path? Sounds like she's further that way. Yep, I did in fact see an item. Hey, buddy. Okay, not the most interesting. I really wish that the new soul types were all more valuable than the old soul types. Like, they're more valuable than the ones that occupied their places, that's for sure, but they're not more valuable in an absolute sense. Which feels unfortunate. Because, like, their icons make them look bigger. And that made me think that they would be more valuable than, say, like, Brave Hero souls. Or whatever the most valuable souls were in the first run. But it turns out that no, they're not more valuable. Come on, guys. And I know you're here. Goodbye. Always fun to watch enemies just slide off of ledges like that. Anyway, we're going to head back to Firelink to spend these souls we've got. And also we need to give Grey Rat Loretta's bone. And then I believe next time we'll start back from the Undead Settlement bonfire and take the other path, get to the Curse-Rotted Great Wood, probably kill it.
Welcome home, speak. Very well, then touch taken.
Seems like a plan to me, at least. Ooh boy, it is expensive to level. But we can do it. And hey, we got another spell slot.
Farewell, Maid of...
And thus, we are done leveling up attunement, probably forever. But let's see what we can shove into this slot. What would be useful to have? Quite a few things that we simply can't cast. You know what? Oh. Wow, that costs, like, no FP. That's kind of silly. Almost absurd, really. Like, is that just a graphical or a display bug, or is it actually only just a few FP? Let's just try it out right here. Oh, okay. It's per pillar. And I was quiet there because of an extraordinarily loud plane. Didn't want to have you guys hearing it, and if I was going to cut it out, I was going to have to cut out any talking that I did myself, so I just elected not to talk. Now, what do I want in my remaining slot? Or do I want to instead do this? This seems fine. Okay, Grey Rat. Let's go give you a bone.
Oh, hello, you and in one piece. Well, now it's time I do my part, huh? Heavens, she was already dead.
Sorry.
Thank you. I'm not surprised, though. Almost a relief, really. You can keep the ring. As, well, a little trinket of thanks, I suppose.
Yeah.
You can keep the as.
So, still all the same stuff as usual. We've got some extra stuff to sell. I know that much. Question is, how much can we get for it? I imagine not terribly much. Yeah, like most of this stuff sells for next to nothing. About rings. Yeah. Some of them are worth a good chunk, but still mostly unimpressive. I'll just hang on to the stuff for now. Sorry about Loretta. And Yol is already dead.
Oh, prithee, I am Yuri. Thanks to thee, Yol's soul is redeemed.
Okay.
Allow me to express my gratitude in his stead.
Okay.
Another matter. Thou a lord, art thou not?
I am.
Bearer of the dark sigil, and our Lord of Hollows. For the time thou remainst our lord, we of Londor shall serve thee.
Okay.
And I, of course, am also thine.
Well, at least we can buy some of these. Got no need of this stuff. Though these could be handy. And have no need of this either. Then again, it could let us see the other ending to Arena's questline. So, with it only being 50 souls. Could probably also use some poison throwing knives, but yeah, what the heck.
Till we meet again, may the duck.
Alright. So, Cornix has nothing to offer us, really. So, how about you? You don't have that other key yet. The one that lets us get to Arena. So... well, I guess you're basically useless to us for now. Yeah, like, these souls are all bigger than the souls that were in the first run. And yet they sell for far less than the biggest of those. Just seems odd to me. But whatever. Nothing else going on in here. Oh wait, we've got a tongue, so we can go talk to Ringfinger. Ringfinger.
Well, I'm Leonard, the Ringfinger.
Uh-huh.
Remember me? I slipped you those red eyes some time ago.
It wasn't that long ago.
You're making quite an effort of it, so I thought you might like to know.
I haven't used them even once.
If you yearn for a proper red-eye orb, one that is uncracked, then kill the Dark Wraith, survivor of the land swallowed by darkness.
Uh-huh.
He has been a prisoner for many ages in the deepest cell in all Lothric. I
Okay.
can see it in your eyes. If you didn't invade, didn't pillage, whatever would you do?
Literally everything I've done so far because I have never invaded or pillaged.
If you fancy up, then kill. He has been a... I can see it in your eyes.
So, don't think you know me, buddy. All these tongues I've found haven't been ones that I gathered myself. Okay, well, that's going to be it for this episode. Join us next time when we explore the other side of the undead settlement. See you then, friends. That is the wrong gesture. See you then, friends.